Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Donna. I'm going to be taking you through a Pilates sculpt flow today. All you're going to need are a pair of weights and a block. Again, the block is always optional. It just kind of adds an extra element of difficulty, but if you don't have one, don't worry, you can do the entire workout without it. And even if you do have one, you may opt to use it to get rid of it at some point anyway. So for the weights, I'm using 1 pound. You can use 3, whatever you feel most comfortable with. We're going to get started in a comfortable seat. Just sit with your palms resting on your rib cage so that as you take an inhale through your nose, you feel your ribs expand. And as you exhale, feel your fingertips get closer together. Feel the space between your ribs close. In through the nose, breathing into your back and the sides of your body, pushing your hands out laterally. And exhale, feel your side body get smaller, feel your hands get closer. 2 more, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Last one, deep breath in, breath out. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead, full body stretch. Okay. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead, reaching as far as you can through your fingertips. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms, and press your arms back, opening up through the chest. And then exhale, round your spine, arms lower, and palms press forward, separating your shoulder blades nice and wide. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look down. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. This time on your inhale, both arms reach out, both legs extend out long onto your mat. And then exhale, forward fold over your legs. Take an inhale to lengthen your spine and exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Feel a nice stretch in the back of your legs and your hamstrings. Slowly roll it all the way up. Both arms are going to reach up. Your left knee is going to bend. The sole of your left foot comes to the inside of your right thigh. We're twisting over to the left side. Take your left arm, reach it up and over, and right arm reaches forward to the floor in front of your mat. And you're keeping your chest open, so we're not facing down toward our right leg. You're pulling your left arm back. Gaze stays forward. Chest is pointing to the left side. You should feel this all the way from your left hip up into your ribs and your shoulder, holding here for 3, for 2, on 1, keep your left hand on your foot, rotate your chest down to face your right leg, and find a forward fold over your right leg. Roll it all the way up, both arms reach up, and just switch sides. Left leg goes long, the sole of your right foot comes to the inside of your left leg. We're twisting over to the right side. Right arm reaches up and over, left arm reaches forward. And we pull our right shoulder back, keeping your chest facing over to the right side so we're not rounding to face the left leg. Stretching this time our right hip, ribs, right shoulder. 1 more big inhale, and then exhale, round and face down toward your left leg. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, fold a little bit deeper. For 1 more breath in, and roll it up on your breath out. Go ahead and grab those ankle weights. If you're going to be using them, place them on your ankles and grab the weights in your hands. Arms are going to come up overhead. We're going to meet here every single time. We're tucking our tailbone under and rounding, lowering down to your mat. 1 vertebrae at a time. I want you to think about squeezing your legs together, squeezing your quads. If you need more stability, open your legs a little bit wider and always driving through those heels. Inhale, your arms reach up overhead. Exhale, your arms lift up above your chest. Tuck your chin and peel yourself up off the mat. Rounding until you find a tall spine. Both arms reach up and then round and lower as slow as you can go, touching your low back, your mid back, your shoulder blades, and finally your head. Inhale, the weights reach all the way up overhead. Exhale, the arms lift up above your chest, tuck your chin, and peel yourself up off the mat. Inhale, tall spine, and round and lower back down. One vertebrae at a time. We're here for 5 more. Inhale, exhale, nice and slow. We're not rushing any of the movements so that we're not using momentum to lift. We're using our core, we round, and really every muscle, even your shoulders play a role. Inhale, exhale, lift for 4. Meet me at the top, and then round, arms lower as we lower back down. Last 3, inhale, exhale, lift, arms reach up, round, and lower back down. For 2, inhale, exhale to lift, round and lower back down. Last 1, inhale, exhale, peel yourself up and lower it all the way back down. This time both weights are coming in your right hand, left arm is extended out straight. We're gonna exhale, roll it up to the top. Find your tall spine, weights are over your shoulder. Right leg is gonna lift, right leg lowers, and we lower it back down to the mat. The weight stays stacked over your shoulder, so we're not reaching our arm up overhead. Exhale, lift, find your tall spine, right leg lifts, right leg lowers, round, and lower it back down. Inhale, exhale to lift, right leg lifts, right leg lowers, round, and lower it back down. Inhale, exhale to the top. Keep your ribs hugged in as you lift your right leg, lower your right leg, and lower it back down. Inhale, exhale, lift for 4. Right leg lifts, right leg lowers, round, and lower it back down. Inhale, exhale, lift for 3. Right leg lifts, right leg lowers, round, and lower it back down. Inhale, exhale, lift for 2. Right leg lifts, right leg lowers, round, and lower it back down. Last 1, inhale, exhale, lift, right leg lifts and hold. This time we're gonna bend the right elbow, lower the right leg, and then as you press the right leg up, you're gonna press the weights in your right hand up above your shoulder. So we're doing a little shoulder press and leg lift. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, press to lift, inhale, lower. My right leg is super tight, inhale, lower. Exhale, press to lift for 5. Exhale, lift for 4. Exhale, lift for 3. Spine is nice and tall. Exhale, press to lift for 2. Make sure that your elbow comes back in line with your shoulder. You're not dropping it. Exhale, lift for 1, and we're gonna add on. This time we press to lift and hold. You're gonna bend your right knee, plant your right foot to the outside of your left knee. Plant your left palm onto the mat. Turn and face over to the left side. Press into your palm and your right foot. Lift your hips. Lower your hips back down to the mat. Rotate back. Come from where you started. Lower your arm, lower your leg. Exhale, press the arm, press the leg. Plant the foot. Rotate. Lift the hips. Lower the hips. Come back through center and lower. Exhale, press to lift. Plant the foot in the palm. Rotate. Lift the hips. Lower the hips. Come back through center, extend the right leg, lower, and bend the elbow. Exhale, press to lift. Plant the foot in the palm, rotate, lift the hips, lower the hips, come back through center, extend, and lower. Last 3, press, plant, rotate, lift, lower, come back through center, and lower it back down for 2. Exhale as you lift, plant. Take an inhale, exhale, lift the hips, lower it back down, and come back through center. Last 1, inhale, exhale, lift, inhale, plant, exhale, lift and hold. Just pulse your hips up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it back down. Oh, we have that over to the other side. Let's interlace our hands and just roll out our wrists. So we're going to be spending more time on them. On the other side, we want to make sure that they're nice and warmed up. When you're ready, we're grabbing both weights in our left hand this time, meeting lying down on our backs. Right arm is extended out long. Left arm is stacked over your chest. Exhale, we're going to roll up to the top. Left leg lifts, left leg lowers, round and lower it back down. You might notice one side has a little bit more a little bit more mobility than the other side. For me, that's my left side. So the lifting of the leg doesn't hurt as much over here. Exhale to lift. Left leg lifts, left leg lowers, round, and we're still lowering one vertebrae at a time. Inhale. Exhale, roll it up. Pause at the top. Left leg lifts, left leg lowers, round, and lower it back down. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Left leg lifts, left leg lowers, round, and lower it back down. Last two. Inhale. Exhale, roll it up. Left leg lifts, left leg lowers, round, and lower it back down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Left leg lifts and hold. This time, left arm, left leg. We inhale, lower. Exhale, press to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press to lift. Make sure that your left elbow, when you lower, comes in line with your shoulder, and then press to lift. So it's not dropping all the way down to your side. Exhale to lift, just in line with your shoulder. Spine is nice and tall. Last three. Exhale, press to lift for two. Exhale, press to lift for one. And now we add the combo. We exhale, press to lift, bend the left knee, plant the left foot, plant the right hand. We roll over to the right side, lift the hips, lower the hips, roll back through center, extend the leg, bend the elbow, lower the leg. Exhale, press to lift, plant the foot in the palm, roll over, lift the hips, lower the hips, come back through center and lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, plant. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. You're here for four. Plant, lift, lower, through center, and down. For three. Plant, lift, lower, through center, and down. For two. Plant, lift, lower, through center, and down. Last one. Plant, lift, and hold. Pulse your hips up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it all the way back down. Good job, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a big inhale. Reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, meet me in your forward fold. Take a big inhale to lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Maybe alternate pointing and flexing your right foot and your left foot. For one more breath in. And on your breath out, slowly roll it all the way up. We're just going to cross our ankles, plant our palms onto the mat, flip it out, and meet in a forward fold. Uncross our feet and sway from side to side. Alternate bending and straightening one knee at a time. Take one more big inhale. And on your exhale, we're going to roll it all the way up. We're coming onto that block. Remember, you absolutely don't need the block. It's just there to add difficulty. We're grabbing our weights in our hands. Block is coming to the center of your mat underneath your heels. I find that can't speak today, guys. I find that if I have my feet in like this forced arch and I'm fully on the balls of my feet, I have more stability than if I'm trying to be half on, half off the block. So meet me here. Weights are down at your side. Nice and simple to start. We're going to bend the knees and lower down into our squat nice and slow. Take a big inhale. And then exhale, press and roll all the way up. Inhale, lower it down. Back is flat. Shoulders are pulled back. Exhale, press to lift. If you have a mirror, I want you to find a mirror to the side of you so that you can look at your posture and make sure that your shoulders are always pulled back, and that as you lower, you're literally just hinging your chest down. You're not rounding to get the weights low. I absolutely don't want you here. Pull the shoulders back, chest is proud, back is flat, and lift. Two more slow. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Last one. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now we're switching both weights into our left hand. Right hand can come to your hip. We're going to inhale, lower, bicep curl, and rise up. Inhale, lower, bicep curl the left arm, and rise. Make sure that your back stays flat. We're hinging our chest down, pulling our shoulders back, keeping your ribs hugged down and together. Core stays engaged. So remember, we're not arching. Core is together. Down, bicep curl, and lift. Last 4. Inhale, lower, bicep curl, and lift. If you need to keep your hands on your ribs to make sure that you're keeping them hugged down and together, then you can. Last 2. Bicep curl and lift. For 1, bicep curl and lift, and we add on. Inhale, lower, bicep curl the left, step out the left leg, come back through center, both heels on the block, and rise up. Inhale, lower, step it out, center, and lift. Inhale, lower, out, center, and lift. We go down, step it out, step it together, and rise. For 4, out, together, and lift. For 3, out, together, and lift. Last 2, out, together, and lift. Last 1, we're holding the step out, lowering your left heel down to the mat and pressing and rising up. So now my left heel is flat, my right heel is on the block. I'm just gonna bend into the right knee, find a side lunge, row the weight in my left hand, and come back up through center. We bend over to the right, row the weight in the left, and press it right back up. Inhale, lower, row, release, and press. When you're rowing the weight, you're hugging your elbows into your rib cage, not letting your elbow flare out to the side. Think about pulling the weights toward your ribs, releasing and lowering. Shoulders stay squeezed back the whole time. You're pulling that left shoulder blade back, releasing and pressing up. Last 4, row, release, and lower. See if you can bend a little bit deeper into that right leg. Row, release, and lift. For 2, row, release, and lift. Last 1, row, release, and lift. And we're gonna add on. This time we lower, row, release, and hold. We're staying here. Shift all of your weight into your right foot. Step back with your left leg. Lower down into your curtsy lunge, bicep curl the left arm. Press and lift it up. Step that left leg out to the left side and press into the right leg to rise up. So we lower down to the side lunge, row the weight, release the weight, step it back, curtsy lunge, lift, step it out, and rise up. Bend it down, row the weight, release the weight, step it back, curtsy lunge, bicep curl, stand it back up, step it out, and rise up. We're here for 4. Row, release, step it behind, down, up, step it out, and lift. Check in with your posture. Make sure that you're still squeezing those shoulder blades together. Back stays flat the entire time. At this point, your right glute and your hamstring are probably starting to feel it. Lucky for you, this is the last 2. We go down, row, release, step it behind, bicep curl down, rise it up, step it out, and lift. Last 1, row, release, step it behind and hold. Just the bicep curl, curtsy lunge. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now our quads are burning. 3, 2, hold it low on 1, pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Step it off. Whew. Take a big inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Go ahead and move the block over to the side. Place the weights over to the left side of your mat. Hang here in your forward fold. Plant your right palm on the mat, bend your right knee, reach your left arm up and over. Take a big inhale. And switch sides, left palm down, left knee bends, right arm reaches up and over. Come back through center. Walk your hands out, find your high plank. Make sure that you're pulling up from your belly button, core is engaged. We're not dropping our hips down. We're gonna tap both knees down to the mat, hug your elbows in, inhale, lower your chest, exhale, press and lift your chest right back up, tuck your toes under, lift your knees, find that high plank again. So we lower the knees down with control, inhale, lower the chest, exhale, press to lift the chest, plant the toes, lift the knees, lower the knees, inhale, lower the chest, exhale, press to lift the chest, tuck the toes, lift the knees, lower the knees. We're here for 4 more. Inhale, lower, hug those elbows in. We're using our triceps to press to lift. Tuck your toes, lift the knees, lower the knees. Last 3. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift, tuck the toes, lift the knees, lower the knees. For 2, exhale, lift, toes come down, lift the knees, lower the knees. Last 1, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, tuck the toes, lift, lower the knees and hold. This time we're grabbing a weight in our left hand. Right palm stays down on the mat. We're rowing the weight in our left hand to your rib. Lower your palm back down to the mat. Lift the knees, lower the knees. So we row the weight, release the weight, lift the knees, lower the knees. Make sure that your gaze stays down at the top of your mat, so you're not looking down to your knees and rounding your neck, and you're also not looking forward at a mirror and cranking your neck up. So you have a long line from the top of your head down to your tailbone. Last 3, we row the weight, release the weight, lift the knees, lower the knees. For 2, lift the knees, lower the knees. Last 1, lift the knees, lower the knees, and hold. We're gonna add on. It's the same thing. Row the weight, release the weight, lift the knees and hold. We're pulling our right knee over to our left elbow. Right leg steps back, both knees down. Row the left arm, release the left arm, lift both knees. Right knee pulls in, left elbow, right leg steps back, lower both knees. Row the weight, release the weight, lift the knees, lower, lift the knees and hold. Right knee pulls in, right leg steps back, lower the knees. Row the weight, release the weight, lift the knees, pull it in, step it back, and down. Last 3, row, release, lift, pull it in, step it back, and down. Make sure that you're hugging those ribs in. You're not arching your back. Pull it in, step it back, and down. Last 1, row the weight, plant the weight, lift the knees, row, row, pull the knee in and step it back, holding in your high plank. You can go ahead and get rid of the weight underneath your left hand. You can use it if you would like, but if not, we're just going from a high plank and opening up to a side plank. You can also drop your right knee down to the mat, so you'll go from this modified plank and you'll open up to a modified side plank. You can play around with whether or not you use the weight or whether or not you drop the knee. You can also go both knees, drop your knees, and open up to the modified side plank. Do whatever feels most comfortable for you, but also challenging. So challenge yourself. We go from our high plank to the side plank. High plank, open all the way up, shoulders roll all the way back before coming back. Last 2, we drop the heels, open up to the high side plank and center. Last 1, open up, hold, pulse your hips up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it back down. Meet me in your child's pose. We have that whole thing over to the other side. So let's take a little breather here. Let your forehead rest down onto your mat. Take a big inhale through your nose. And a big exhale. Push all of the air out like you're blowing air out of a straw. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last 1, your deepest breath in and your deepest breath out. Slowly roll it all the way up. Plant your palms onto the mat. Flip your feet out. Meet me in your deep prayer squat at the back edge of your mat. Both palms are going to stay down on the mat. We're going from our deep prayer squat to our forward fold. Bend the knees, lower it down, deep prayer squat. Press into your palms. Straighten the knees, forward fold. 2 more. lower. Exhale, press and lift. Last one, lower. Exhale, press and lift, and stay in your forward fold. Take anything else that you might need before moving on to the other side. We're rolling all the way up. Go ahead and grab your block. It's coming back to the center of your mat. Both weights are gonna come into your right hand. We're gonna inhale, lower, bicep curl, release, and lift. Inhale, lower, bicep curl, release, and lift. Back stays flat. Inhale, lower, bicep curl, release, and lift. We're here for 5. Bicep curl and lift. We go down, bicep curl and lift. Last 3, check in with your shoulders. They're pulled back and lift. For 2 and lift. Last 1. And we're gonna add on. This time we lower down and hold, bicep curl and step out the right leg. Right leg comes in and we rise all the way back up. Inhale, lower, step it out, step it in, exhale to lift. Lower, make sure your back is flat, shoulders are pushed back, and lift. We go down, step out with the right, together, and lift. Down, bicep curl, together, and lift. Last 4, step it out, together, and lift. For 3, out, together, and lift. Last 2, out, together, and lift. Last 1, out and hold. We're rising all the way up. This time the weight's lower. We're bending into that left knee, side lunge and hold. Row the weights in your right hand to your right ribs. Release and press to rise up. Lower, row, release, and lift. Lower, row, release, and lift. Make sure your back is flat, and when you lower down, think about pressing your hips back to hinge your chest down. Hug your elbow in as you row the weight, and rise back up. Last 2, row, release, and lift. Last 1, row, release, and lift, and we add on. This time we lower, row, release, and hold. We're stepping our right leg behind our left, bicep curl, curtsy lunge, rise up, step it out, and press into that left leg, straighten it to rise up. We bend into the left knee, row the right arm, step the right leg back, but don't fall, bicep curl, curtsy lunge, rise it up, step it out, and lift. We lower down, row, release, step it back, bicep curl, and curtsy lunge, step it out, chest stays low, and then we press it up. So you're staying low the entire time, all the way up until the end of the movement. Step it out, and now we come up. Last 3, row, release, step it behind, bicep curl, curtsy lunge, step it out, and lift. For 2, row, release, step it behind, bicep curl, curtsy lunge, step it out, and lift. Last 1, row, release, step it back, bicep curl, curtsy lunge, and hold. And we're gonna hold here, just the bicep curl, curtsy lunge. We're down for 8, 7, quads are on fire. Last, what is this? 5, for 4, last 3, 2, we hold it low on 1, pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, can you sink a little bit lower for 2, 1, and step it off the block. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up overhead, and exhale, forward fold over your legs. Move the block over to the side, place the weights this time at the top right side of your mat. Take a big inhale to lengthen your spine, and exhale, forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe you grab your elbows and sway from side to side. We have one last little piece of work, and then we're done for today. When you're ready, take an inhale to lengthen your spine. Walk your hands all the way out to your high plank and pause. Check in with your high plank. We're pulling up from our belly button. Ribs are hugged together, palms are underneath your shoulders. We tap both knees down to the mat and hold. Hug your elbows in, lower your chest. Exhale, press to lift. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees, lower your knees. Hug your elbows in, lower, press to lift your knees, lower your knees. We're here for 6. Lift and down. For 5, exhale, lift and down. For 4, exhale, lift and down. Make sure that when you come into your push-up, you're not dropping your hips and releasing your core. Last one. Inhale, lower. Lift and hold, knees stay down. We're grabbing a weight in our left hand this time. Now we row the weight in our left hand to our ribs. Palm comes down to the mat. Lift the knees, lower the knees. Row the weight, release the weight, lift the knees, lower the knees. Row the weight, release the weight, lift the knees, lower the knees. Row, release, lift, and lower. Always pulling up from your belly button. Lift and lower. Last 4, release, lift, and lower. Make sure our gaze stays at the top of your mat. Same thing as before. We don't want to hurt our neck. Last 2. Last one like this, and we're going to add on. This time, we row the weight, release the weight, lift the knees and hold. Left knee pulls into your right elbow. Left leg steps back, lower the knees. If you need to get rid of the weight because it's being annoying, you can. Same thing. Row the arm, lower, knee, back, and down. Row the arm, lower, lift the knees, pull the left knee in, step it back, and down. We're here for 4. Lift the knees, pull it in, step it back, and down. For 3, lift the knees, pull it in, step it back, and down. For 2, lift the knees, pull it in, step it back, and down. Last one, we're almost done. Step it back and hold. This time we're dropping the heels to the left side. Right arm reaches up, come back through center. Other option, left knee is down on the mat. We drop and rotate that left foot out to the side like a kickstand. Reach the right arm up, come back through center. Maybe you find the high plank each time. Or both knees are down on the mat. We drop over to the left side, reach that right arm up. We get the full extension every time, no matter which variation you're doing. We come back through center and keep moving. We drop over to the side, reach the arm up. Palm comes down and center, or that left knee is down, that right leg is straight. We kickstand it out, reach up, and come back through center. Or both knees are up, we're in the high plank. We drop the heels, reach it up, and come back through center. Last 3, drop and reach, and center. For 2, make sure you're coming. Whoa! Oh my gosh. I'm gonna leave this in because it's the reality that we are not all perfect. We are all strong. Now we're holding in the side plank, pulsing our hips up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down and press it back to your child's pose. We're definitely leaving that fall in because it's the reality of it. You know, I obviously work out for a living, but that doesn't mean that I'm always perfect. And I don't want you guys to be discouraged if anything feels hard, because it's hard for me too. It's hard for everyone. It's not easy to move your body, especially in Pilates. We're using muscles we don't always use, especially if you're a weight training girly. Let's take one more big inhale through our nose and one more big exhale through our mouth. When you're ready, slowly roll it all the way up. Find your seat just like we did at the beginning. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, right palm comes down, left arm sweeps up and over. Inhale, up through center. Left palm down, right arm sweeps up and over. One more each side. Inhale, right palm down. Inhale, left palm down. Come back through center, interlace your hands behind your neck. Take a big inhale, press your elbows back, arch your back, and exhale, round your spine, close your elbows together. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look down. One more inhale. and exhale. Take anything else that you might need, but we are done for today. I'm in a different spot today and there's more sun here, so I'm definitely way more sweaty than I usually am. That's okay, that's what we want. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I am hosting a retreat for a day here in Miami Beach, so if you've always wanted to go to a retreat, but traveling is not in the cards for you and you're down here in South Florida, I would love for you to check it out. The link will be in the description down below, and because you join me on YouTube, you get a discount code of $50 off your ticket, and the discount code is STUDENT. So yeah, I hope to see you guys there. It's gonna be great. Pilates, yoga, matcha, lunch, pool, all the things. And I hope you guys enjoyed the workout. Let me know what you want to see next, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.